Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Kentucky's offense trots out there to open this game. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Breaks loose at the 40. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up it.
And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
He just felt that one coming. Third down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And here's the handoff. Running with purpose. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Second down play coming up. They'll run it here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll use the ground game here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here we go on 4th down. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it here. He's swarmed by the defense.
Really a great way to get this game started for this offense. You know, they told us in our production meeting they thought with certain formations they'd be able to get this defense out of position and hit them for some big plays. Here we're seeing it to get this game started.
He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's O'Neal. Receiver makes the catch. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes the punter onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He's running out of time here. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here. Second down now after the sack. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it near the end zone. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab near the sticks. It's Lawrence. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Try to catch the defense with the draw. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Nowhere to go, the ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it. Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So they'll try to add to the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the...
Refusing to be stopped on this play. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here comes the up-tempo offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to pass. It's O'Neal. He's going to take off here. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Second down, we're going to throw it. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. Punt team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage. Not.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last drive was a long march, but it stalled. They came up empty. Can they find the end zone this time? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They'll give it to the back. Great cut there. 2nd effort. Their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's O'Neal. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And he lofts one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 10. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
He's close to the goal line, and the football comes out. Who's got it? And he will score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's a free ball. Anybody can jump on that. The offense, presence of mind to see it and get on top of that. That's going to be a touchdown. What a play.
BAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. Signs a quick throw. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A completion makes it second and short. To throw, it's O'Neal. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking to scramble now. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught. Completion. It's a fumble. And the ball bounces out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage, so no turnover, but no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. In the clear at the 25. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And the Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he'll be brought down. It's 4th and goal. Forget the chip shot. They're going for it on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even